When my uncle died, he left me a house no one in the family dared speak of. A massive stone estate in a forgotten forest called Whisper Manor. I hadn't seen him since I was 10. He was strange, obsessed with shadows and silence. Everyone said he'd lost his mind before he disappeared. But now, the manor was mine. I needed a place to start over, and the inheritance came with no strings. At least, that's what I thought. The first night was oddly quiet. No wind, no bugs, just silence. Heavy, watching silence. It felt like the trees themselves were holding their breath. The house was still full of his old things. Dusty books, candles melted down to puddles, and in every room, mirrors. Dozens of them. Facing walls, corners, each other. The largest mirror was nailed to the wall of my bedroom. I tried to cover it with a blanket, but it kept slipping off, like the mirror wanted to be seen. On the second night, I heard whispering. Not voices, actual whispers, dry, raspy, and too close. I stood still, the whispers stopped. Then from behind me in the mirror, I saw movement. It wasn't my reflection. It was a girl, pale, sunken eyes with black hands pressed against the glass, mouthing words I couldn't hear. I turned. No one there. Turned back. Gone. I didn't sleep that night. The next day I found a journal in the attic. My uncle's writing, or someone's, pages of drawings, runes, and one phrase written over and over. The house is alive. It feeds on memory. I tried to leave. The front door wouldn't open. Windows showed trees, but not the driveway. My phone had no signal. GPS showed I was nowhere. At 3:33 a.m., the whispers came back. Louder, urgent. I followed the sound to the library. A trap door was open behind a bookshelf, one I hadn't noticed before. Candlelight flickered inside. The air was thick like breathing through cloth. A narrow hallway led to a hidden room, filled with portraits. Dozens, all different people, all with the same lifeless wide eyes. In the center was a wooden chair and a mirror covered with chains. Carved above it were the words, "Only the marked may look, the rest shall rot." I heard the girl's whisper again, this time in my ear. He looked, he knew. Now it's your turn. The mirror's chain snapped. I was pulled forward by something I couldn't see. My reflection flickered, replaced by something else. A creature stood where I should have been, with a stretched smile, hollow sockets, and long fingers tapping on the glass. You belong to the house now. I screamed and stumbled back. The trapdoor slammed shut above me. I was alone. Or I thought I was. The portrait's eyes followed me. I recognized one. My uncle. Don't forget who you are. The mirror glowed. Images flashed. Memories I didn't recognize. A childhood in this house. My parents vanishing. Being taken away. My whole life was a lie. I had been here before. I was born here. The house wasn't inherited. It had called me back. The final page of the journal appeared in my hand. It read, "The house gives you back what you forget, and takes what you fear most." I closed my eyes. When I opened them, I was back in my room, morning sunlight peeking in. The mirror was gone. I rushed outside. The driveway was there. My car, keys, signal, all back. Was it a dream? I drove away without looking back, but as I passed the forest line, my rearview mirror fogged over. I never told anyone what happened, but every night at exactly 3:33 a.m., I hear whispering. And my mirror, it never stays covered for long.